At just 15 years old, Max Dowman has become the name on every Arsenal supporter's lips. His meteoric rise from academy prospect to international record breaker has been nothing short of astonishing, and now, with his inclusion in Arsenal's Champions League squad, the teenager has a chance to write himself into football history. For a club that has long sought to balance youthful promise with the hunger for trophies, Dowman's rise feels perfectly timed to fuel a new era of success. Dowman's breakthrough moment came when he started for England's under-19 side against Spain, becoming the youngest player ever to do so. Against older, more experienced opponents, he didn't just hold his own, he controlled passages of play with the kind of calmness and creativity usually reserved for seasoned professionals. His vision, dribbling, and ability to read the game turned heads across Europe. Fans and pundits alike quickly branded him a generational talent, and it's hard to argue otherwise when you see the maturity in his performances. For Arsenal, his rise represents more than just a feel-good story. Mikel Arteta's side has already blended youthful energy with established stars, and Dowman's emergence adds another layer to their depth. With Champions League nights demanding both courage and composure, Arsenal now has a teenager capable of stepping into the spotlight without fear. It's not just about breaking records, it's about inspiring the squad and offering a fresh spark in Europe's toughest competition. The Champions League has long been Arsenal's elusive dream. For years, they've struggled to turn promising campaigns into silverware. Yet with players like Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Gabriel Jesus already carrying the fight, adding a fearless teenager with the world at his feet could provide the unpredictability Arsenal has lacked in past seasons. Dowman's ability to glide past defenders and unlock tight defenses may well prove decisive in those cagey knockout games where one moment of brilliance changes everything. There's also a symbolic weight to Dowman's story. Arsenal has always prided itself on nurturing young talent. Think of Cesc Fabregas breaking into the team as a teenager, or Jack Wilshere dazzling against Barcelona at the Emirates. But Dowman feels different. The speed of his rise, his international recognition, and the potential to break Champions League records makes him not just another youngster, but possibly the face of Arsenal's next generation. What's striking is his mentality. Teammates and coaches describe him as humble yet fiercely competitive, someone who listens, learns, and thrives under pressure. That's exactly the mindset Arsenal will need when facing European heavyweights. Arteta has spoken often about building a squad that fears no one, and Dowman embodies that philosophy. Of course, expectations must be managed. At 15, he is still developing physically and emotionally, and Arsenal will need to protect him from being overexposed too soon. But football history shows that extraordinary talents often arrive ahead of schedule. If managed wisely, Dowman could become not only a valuable contributor this season but also the catalyst for Arsenal's long-awaited breakthrough in Europe. For supporters, the excitement is palpable. Every touch, every pass, every moment Dowman spends on the pitch feels like a glimpse into the future. And perhaps, just perhaps, the teenager who broke records with England will help Arsenal finally break their own Champions League curse. This isn't just a rise, it's a statement. Arsenal has a new star, and Europe has been warned.